Okay, guys, you voted. Let's do this low tier God video somebody put into the Discord. It's about low tier God, and it comes from a content creator named a Discord. No, it comes from DL. His name is DL Urian. Okay, it's inappropriate. Anyway, let's just watch this. Okay, guys, so someone put this in the Discord. It's an interesting video about why is WaterTok so divisive. Now, I normally wouldn't talk about something so silly and girly like this because, you know, I'm a real man's man. You know, I'm a real man. All right, I wash my hands with concrete. You worked 12 hours yesterday. What are you, part-time? You know. But my wife made me aware less than like maybe a week ago that WaterTok exists. And I'm just like, what is WaterTok? I came across a funny video on my TikTok making fun of WaterTok. And I'm like, this is just silly. And my wife heard it. And she's like, oh, are you on WaterTok? I'm like, no, what is WaterTok? She's like, oh, people figure they pour water. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Now, me personally, what I do for my water is I put some squirts of Mio in this thing, usually like 5 squirts of like I call it a squirty. My wife and I affectionately call it. And then I fill it up with the sink water. But I have a Brita filter on my sink, so it's okay. So I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Maybe they talk about the number of ice cubes that they use. You know, frankly, I don't know. I'm more of a vanilla ice guy. No, Ice Cube's pretty cool. I like him in Law and Order. But anyway, let's get this WaterTok. There are a lot of the women in my chat are just like, I love WaterTok. Let's talk about WaterTok.
Well, hello, sinners. How are you? On today's installment of the Letterboard of Truth, our quote of the day is drink water, but not like that. A new community has
water
has officially made its splash on TikTok, but that often comes with a wave of drama and discourse. Sinners, it's time we take a dive.
I'm sorry. the puns are getting me though, because I love stupid puns and they're making me laugh. I'm sorry. Okay.
Dive into water. Oh boy. Between WaterTok and Bud Light's recent campaign with Dylan Mulvaney, it's been a tough time for liquids on social media. As they say, when it rains...
Well, that's just piss water, Bud Light, so let's just be real here.
It pours. You're gonna get sick of the water puns, aren't you? At least on water...
So far, I'm vibing on them. I'm liking them. I like... puns kill me for some reason.
WaterTok, no one's filming themselves shoving a 2-foot dildo down their throat to own the libs.
Cheers.
Instead, you...
Damn, did he buy that just for that? Just to call Bud Light drinkers gay? Jesus, well, that's commitment. Bro, you know what is wild though? On TikTok, I will see these girls with like literal alien, like parts of aliens. And apparently that's as an adult toy. Apparently, I see them all on my TikTok. They're like bigger than like my arms together. I can't put them together. I'm too fat, but you can see my tits squeezed together. So you know, a nice show for you. But it's crazy. It's wild that they put they. How do you get that inside? I don't really want to know, frankly. If I did, I would just subscribe to the OnlyFans that they're putting in their bio. But it's wild, bro. It's wild. How do you can't keep getting away with this? You gotta stop. It's fucking crazy. So, yeah.
You can learn how to make your water look radioactive in 50 different ways.
Why? Would you want to do that?
Before I go into full hater mode, I guess I should explain what WaterTok actually is. WaterTok is a niche on TikTok. Who would have guessed? And the WaterTok community is typically, but not exclusively, made up of white Southern women adding flavored powders and syrups to their waters to enhance the taste.
That's not true. It looks like it's made up of white, thick Southern women. And now, I don't know, maybe I like WaterTok. I don't know, dude. You know, listen, overweight white Southern women, you really can't cook any better than them. Okay. All right. We're going to pretend that black people don't exist for a second there, because of course, then I would lose. But you can't cook any better than an overweight white Southern woman. They're the best at cooking and they're the best at racism. And those are my two favorite things. No.
Typically in one of these bad boys.
Let's make a stinking water of the day.
I'm gonna put y'all onto something that's gonna save you so much time when you're trying to find what flavors to add into your water. I found some new chemicals.
Hey guys, you want a time saver on what you should put into your water? Go to the supermarket and just taste it and go, I like this one. And that's your advice. WaterTok over.
Flavored water packets at the Dollar Tree.
I'm outside the Dollar Tree and I'm about to go check if they have any packets for my flavored beveraginas that I don't have.
Let's make a drink together. You're not allowed to say the word water anymore because people get upset when you call it water and then you add stuff to it. So we're just not going to call it that. We're going to call it a drink.
That's not.
Wow, we're really having philosophical conversations about what to call your beverage after you put a squirty into it. That's wild. We've really peaked as a civilization, I think.
Not a dig, by the way. I'm just observing the overwhelming demographic that has flooded this community. I didn't actually know what WaterTok was until very recently, and about a week or so ago, I actually...
Bro, you know that she's all over water. See, look, she's all over WaterTok. She's acting like she's not the literal WaterTok demographic. Get the hell out of here. Which is just white women.
picked this up at the $1.25 tree, and I didn't realize until I started researching that this is like a huge brand on WaterTok. So I'm gonna do a live taste test for you, and just to prove that this is live, I have not opened the box whatsoever. Hello. So
the only good WaterTok is to take one of those packets and just put it into your mouth. You have plenty of water in your mouth. When I was younger and I was thirsty, my mom would say, "Drink your spit," you know. So just drink your spit. Put it right in there.
It comes with 6 cute little flavor packets.
Wow.
So I'm just going to use one because if I don't like it, I don't want to waste more than one.
Okay.
I have my Stanley.
What are you going to do with it if you don't like it? You're going to throw it out? Or are you going to give it to somebody? Because then you're still wasting it, no? Well, I guess if you give it to somebody, you're not. Bro, how do I keep getting these items? This is crazy.
Cup ready to go. It's the 30-ounce one, not the 40. Sorry, I'm fake.
Man, you ain't got that 40?
Ooh, powder just went everywhere. Here we go. This is for research, for science. I'm a scientist. Ooh, that actually smells pretty good. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna stir it in now. ASMR. So the water's very red, and it smells very sweet, like watermelon. I did get the watermelon flavor, so no one's surprised. Here we go.
That's probably what it's gonna smell like. Okay. I'm also drinking a watermelon squirty. I think it's a Walmart brand. So
aftertaste is not great. It's very sweet.
Is this different from water sports? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I know water sports very well. I'm a pretty big enjoyer of those films. So this is a little bit different, but the concept is the same because it's all going to the same place. Am I right? So
it is drinkable, but I probably won't get it again.
Oh, boo-hoo. Sad stuff.
Ooh, yeah, I taste that aspartame. The more the aftertaste sits in my mouth, the more I don't really like it. But I just dumped it in my whole water, so I guess I have to drink it now. Ugh.
There's no way it's that bad. What is wrong with you? What do you eat usually? Regular food? Like, it's just chemicals. I mean, everything is a chemical if you think about it.
That's like low-key ass. WaterTok has become so popular. There are now several recipes you can follow at home by just using a couple of these powders and sugar-free syrups. Hopefully not this one though, because this one doesn't taste great. Back in my...
Bro, can I just tell you something? I wonder if this is why my wife bought... My wife literally went onto Amazon and bought 17. I'm not kidding. 17. Like, fairly large-sized bottles. Like, I don't know, like this tall. Of different sugar-free syrups. And then she didn't like them, so she gave them away. And I was just like, what are we doing? Why would you do that? She didn't like one of them. So she gave all of them away. And I was like, whatever. I don't, you know. I'm not going to question my wife when it comes to this type of stuff. You know, there's things that you don't question your partner on. My wife doesn't question me on when I'm screaming at video games. And I don't question her when she's buying stuff, okay? Because I don't want to get hurt, okay? Whatever she needs, I give her the credit card, the old credit card, all right? But wild stuff.
That day, the only things you needed to make water were water and a glass. Maybe some ice and a lemon if you're feeling adventurous. This first one is a recipe for...
There's some toilet paper, because if you drink water out, like, if you drink water, you get dysentery back in the day, so...
Peach ring water.
What is that, like asshole, butthole water? Like, peach ring?
Okay, genuinely no hate to the woman in this video. She can spend her money however she pleases, but does owning this many Stanley Cups defeat the purpose of having a Stanley Cup?
No.
Ideally.
No, it doesn't. Don't act like you're not jealous. Women love those things. I don't know what it is. I don't get it. It's a cup. I don't get it. You know, I got this cup. I use the same cup. I don't even wash it. I'm just trying to build up my immunities. You know, so I let the bacteria get on there. I haven't washed it since I got COVID. Because I'm a real baller. No, I'm just kidding. But my wife has multiple cups as well. She loves cups. We would have more cups if she had the room for it. Sadly, we don't have the room for enough cups. I could literally do a cup tour. She's a lot of cups. A lot of bags, too. A lot of Loungefly. I like buying those for my wife, though. It makes me happy.
One would be buying a Stanley cup or any reusable water as a way to cut down on single-use plastics. So this feels counterintuitive, but Stanley...
No, it's not. Like, all jokes aside, like, we could actually have a real conversation here. The issue with plastics isn't that they are used. The issue with plastics is that they are thrown away, right? They're not reusable. So if you have like 15 Stanley cups, it doesn't really matter because you have them and you're possessing them. You're not throwing them away. You're not putting them... Even in the recycling can be a little bit of an issue. You still possess those. When it comes to, like, water bottles and stuff, the biggest issue is that, you know, you have to constantly use them. There's nothing wrong with plastics. The issue is with non-reusable plastics. So
cups have essentially become collector's items or a status symbol on social media, mainly because they come in pretty colors. And once you have one, you have to have them all, right? They're like Squishmallows for MLM girlies.
Yeah, Squishmallows kind of fell out of favor, in my opinion. They're not as good anymore. You know, we're onto Loungeflies now. My wife likes Loungeflies, but she's getting upset because we have so many. And she's like, we have too many. I don't know where to put them. And I'm just like, I want to buy more, dude. They're so nice. I like putting them on my wife. Like, she's like a Barbie doll. It's cute. And then you know, back in the day, we really went we were going out of pocket with this one, but we're going to commit to it. And then I fucked my wife like a Barbie doll. Just a quick story. When I was like 13, my mom, as a joke, got me a Barbie doll, and I tried to rub my wiggler on it. It didn't really feel good. So, by the way, interesting conversation. One of the issues that young men have, I realize I'm oversharing, is as a girl, you can go around the house, you could use anything. You could put the back of spoons in there or anything around the house. Guys, I remember as I was a young and I walked around the house looking to put my wiener in something, cut a hole in my pillow, nothing. It felt like shit. All right, it's crazy. You guys talk about how you're oppressed as women, but like, oh my God, you could fucking walking around the house is like you're walking around a goddamn Expressions. All right, this is a real male issue. There's nothing for us to put our wigglers into. It's crazy. All right, I don't blame Shane Dawson for fucking his cat now. It's a problem, guys.
I'll admit, that little concoction, it sounds good. It sounds like something you'd order at Starbucks.
I wish I would hear people say more that they like little concoctions, because, I mean, come on, guys. Another issue with men, you know what I'm saying? Give me a break.
And for that, it has my sinner's seal of approval.
Nice.
I'm not even, like, doing it for the bit. Like, that's genuinely rancid.
Another one bites the dust.
Damn.
Let's go. Hi, Internet. Let's make our final water of the day. To preface, this is actually not my recipe. This is Sweet But Snarky's recipe for birthday cake water.
Birthday cake?
Wouldn't you just have like a birthday cake flavored thing? Am I wrong about that? Seems a little bizarre to me.
Water? Be so f***ing for real right now. Who looks at a birthday cake and goes, yeah, I can drink that?
A lot of people. I feel like birthday cake's a very popular flavor in general, no? Am I wrong about that? I think
nothing sounds more unappealing to me than liquid cake.
Grab your favorite 40-ounce cup. I'm using my Stanley. 35 ounces of water and about 5 ounces of ice, or whatever to your preference.
It's always the Stanley Cup girls, am I right? I'm sure we're dying to know how to make birthday cake. Sorry, I meant birthday cake. Birthday cake.
Now for the syrups, we're going to be using cotton candy. So you're going to do, I like it sweet, just a warning, but I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 pumps of cotton candy.
I think that those are the bottles my wife bought. What the fuck? Bro, you women are crazy.
Now the next syrup for the cake flavor, you're going to use vanilla almond. Do 1, 2, 3 pumps of the vanilla almond. Okay, you know the drill. Mix, mix, mix until all of those flavors are combined. I just really love how beautiful the cotton candy syrup makes this water. It's so cute. Okay, now.
What do you mean it makes the water cute? I don't understand. Why is that a thing that we were considering? The aesthetics of water? That's kind of a beautiful title for like a book or a movie or something. The aesthetic of water. I think that there's a movie called The Sound of Water. I think it's a love story. It was a really good. I watched it. It's very cute. But
now time for the taste test. I'm
right,
so
The Sound of Water.
this one.
Shape of Water. I think it's The Shape of Water.
Happy birthday to me. This is so good.
I mean, I'll take your word for it. No hate to her. She seems very...
It probably tastes fine. I just feel like I don't want anything super invading when I'm drinking water. I just kind of want like something to break the taste of my disgusting breath in the morning, you know? I can't wake up and have water and I wake... That's disgusting. I can't wake up and drink water. I have to put something into it so that it just tastes a little bit different. It needs to mask my horrible fucking dragon breath.
Sweet and very passionate about birthday cake water. I mean, I guess we all have our things. I guess I'm just more of a traditionalist than I thought.
So I woke up thinking it was Friday. Guess what? It's Wednesday. I'm a little hacked off. So we're just going to get straight to the water of the day.
Although I'm questioning...
That's called grandma salad. Hey, you guys want to toss a grandma salad?
Questioning her decision to make salad water. I do love her shirt.
No.
But I assume the salad water tastes like that Bloom shit every TikToker is doing an undisclosed ad for.
First thing, ice. Only the good stuff for you, baby. In the glass.
You got about.
Fill her up. Let's go to the water bar. Okay, here's what we're making. Remember your grandma used to make this salad? It had pistachio jello pudding mix. It had cherries on.
Oh, these are the fucking syrups my wife bought. What the fuck? She bought 17 of these things and then never used them. Do I confront her about it? I don't know. I'm too lazy. Anyway, she gave them to a friend that she hadn't talked to in like years, and then they went out to dinner today. So I think it was a girl, but if it's not, guys, I guess I'll be single soon.
On top, a little bit of marshmallow.
She brought me home a hamburger. A bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, a little dirty, but I haven't had one in a while. And then she brought home a bonus. She brought me home chicken as well, like little chicken balls. I think they're called boneless chicken. But also, I don't think I was supposed to eat that. I think she brought that home for herself. So, you know, sorry.
I don't remember.
Oh, shit. Baby, my wife's in chat. Baby, was that chicken for you? Was that chicken for you? I ate it. My love. She said fight me in the chat, but I don't know if she's referring to the chicken or something else.
Any of my relatives making a pistachio and cherry salad. Maybe it's more of a southern thing. Let me know if you've tried it before.
That's what we're making today. Pistachio, 2 pumps.
2 pumps.
Grab the glass. Grab the cherry. Okay, so I've just got 2 pumps of pistachio syrup in here. I'm going to add a pineapple packet. If you don't want to add the pineapple packet, then by all means use the pineapple syrup. Let's mix that up.
Bro, I kind of want them. I kind of want my wife to buy these again. Oh, they were hers, but she didn't like it. Good. I thought they were good. What the fuck just happened to me? Okay. Dude, what the fuck? Leave me alone, bro. Anyway, I kind of want to try this. You son of a bitch. Stop throwing nets at me.
Yeah, look how pretty she is. So I'm going to make it in this, and then you guys know I'm going to transport it to my 40-ounce glass.
That looks like my urine. I know. I need to drink more
now
water.
For the cherry. I'm about to get super excited because I love a pretty water. 2 pumps of the cherry.
Okay,
there's one.
Water.
And there's 2. And look at her.
Pussy.
Not gonna lie, I was a bit skeptical at first, but I think she won me over because that looks refreshing. If I were to make it, I would probably substitute the
It's like a non-alcoholic drink. So, just gotta add the alcohol, I guess.
pistachio syrup for something else, just in case, because I'm allergic to tree nuts. For some reason, I was expecting this to be green, but it kind of looks like a tequila sunrise mocktail, and honestly, I'm here for it.
I hope y'all are having a good day.
It's alright.
That's gonna be gone. She's a goner, trust me. It's gonna take me about 2 shakes to suck that down. Oh, baby.
2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
You guys, you better make that. You better.
These were just 3 of the many water recipes that have gone viral, so I think you get the point. All these water talks typically follow the same formula. The video opens with a smiling woman holding a Stanley or Simply Modern cup filled with ice and adding a variety of
That's how my fucking nightmares start.
artificial flavoring into their drink to make their own dragon's breath water or whatever the water recipe of the day is. But it seems like you can turn just about anything into a water flavor. I've seen pina colada water, tiger's blood water, pink starburst water, even frog in a blender water. That sounds illegal. I've seen a couple people point this out, but WaterTok is very reminiscent of the Starbucks secret menu item trend that was super popular in the 2010s. I guess internet history repeats itself. But what if I told you that the flavored water trend goes a lot deeper than you think? That there's more meaning behind WaterTok than just a bunch of women making little concoctions with enough Skittles powder to kill a Victorian child. From my own research, a good majority of people on WaterTok are bariatric patients, aka people recovering from weight loss surgery.
Chunkers. Yeah, people drinking sugar-free water. That kind of makes sense, actually, because I think that after you get the surgery, you're not allowed to, like, eat anymore like a human being. You have to eat like fucking. It's just hard for you to eat. Like, I think that the biggest mark of success for the is that food is so, like, you just can't eat certain foods or you get sick. So it's basically just the next level, a different type of bulimia. So that kind of makes sense. So they can get some flavor in their body. So
I should mention this next part is just general information I found on the internet, so please do not take what I say as medical advice. There's a lot that goes into preparing and recovering from bariatric surgery. For starters, the patient must be on a liquid diet before and after surgery. I've seen mixed research saying that the liquid diet starts anywhere from 48 hours to 2 weeks prior to surgery. Again, not a doctor. This means the patient can only consume things like broth, water, decaf coffee and decaf tea, protein shakes, and sugar-free popsicles. The purpose of the pre-surgery liquid diet is to shrink the fat around the liver to make the operation go smoother. Post-op, the patient must stay on a clear liquid diet for 1 week to avoid complications like bowel obstruction, gastric leakage, diarrhea, constipation, and dehydration. The patient can switch to a full liquid diet on week 2, and that's usually when their appetite starts to come back. Over time, solid foods will be added back into the patient's diet, but this change needs to be gradual because the stomach needs time to recover. The mileage may vary for every patient, and for the third time, I am not a medical professional. I am literally just a YouTuber, a silly little guy, if you will.
Nice form.
But numerous folks on WaterTok are
I hear that guy, Big Joel, say "silly little guy." So I wonder if they're married or something, or more likely that she just enjoys his content. I like him. He's not bad.
Or former bariatric patients, including Tanya Spanglow,
you can't have carbonation anymore. Damn, that's a rest in peace on that one. You can't have any carbs. No, carbonation. That kind of sucks, though, honestly.
Goes by the user Taking My Life Back at 42. She is a water influencer from Oklahoma with over 800,000 followers.
Fucking water influencer, bro. Stop.
Tanya had a sleeve gastrectomy over 3 years ago and has lost over 220 pounds since. In case you don't know, a sleeve gastrectomy, or a gastric sleeve as it's commonly referred to, is a surgical weight loss procedure in which the stomach is reduced to about 15%
She got a little Italian with that surgical weight loss
of its original size by surgical removal of a large portion.
Bro, how the fuck would I eat as much as I like to eat if I got that surgery? This doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you want to do that to yourself?
Of the stomach along the greater curvature. The result is a sleeve or tube-like structure. Her doctor recommended she drink 64 ounces of water a day post-surgery, and in order to meet these goals, Tanya started drinking flavored water. According to Tanya, drinking plain water made her feel sick. If Tanya looks familiar, she is the mastermind behind the grandma's salad water we watched earlier, in addition to several other recipes that have taken WaterTok by storm. Tanya didn't invent flavored water by any means, but she definitely popularized it enough to put WaterTok on the map. If you don't believe me, just scroll through the WaterTok hashtag and you'll see that Tanya is the face that pops up the most.
Wild, that's a fucking TikTok about almost like colored waters. That sounds racist. About flavored waters. Yikes.
Tanya started sharing her water recipes on TikTok in 2022, and her earliest recipes to go viral were her mermaid water and unicorn water.
All right, y'all, it's summertime, and if you're like me, you are busy, but you're still trying to be healthy and still trying to drink that water, right? I've got the perfect solution for you. Get you a gallon-sized container. Mine's from the Dollar General, $5. Fill that with water, and now it's zero sugar packet time. I'm using my new personal fave, Pineapple Passion Fruit by Skittles. 3 of those mixed with 6 pumps of the mermaid syrup by Skinny Mixes. Y'all, makes the perfect combination. Mix that up, put it in the fridge, and you have got mermaid water on tap all day long, baby. All summer long, for that matter. You guys try it out, and if you need me, I'll be at the pool. Holy moly, y'all, I'm gonna put y'all onto a brand new water flavor. You have got to buy this unicorn skinny syrups. You've got to.
I hate this energy. Like, it's so fake. Like, I know that that's just how social media is. I'm not criticizing the person, but it's just such a fake energy. It bothers the fuck out of me.
TJ Maxx or their website. Mixed with the pink Starburst. When I tell you, oh my gosh, we've been missing out. Go buy both of those and then report back to me.
Since then, Tanya's TikTok has exploded, and she even became an affiliate for Jordan's Skinny Syrups, the brand behind all the syrup flavors in these videos. But thanks to Tanya's TikTok account, several of Jordan's Skinny Syrup flavors, like the mermaid syrup, have sold out multiple times. By this point, you're probably thinking, while this trend might be a little silly.
Oh, so they sold like a specific, specifically the fucking whatever her trend was, like a syrup for whatever the concoction she made. Well, that's cool. I got some concoctions that, if you guys want to try them out. It's called Fermunda. It's a type of cheese. It's pretty good.
silly, it's nothing to write home about. For one, it's encouraging people to drink more water, and two, it's making post-op recovery a little easier for bariatric patients. Both sound like good things. And yes, I would agree with that. Staying hydrated is important and, dare I say, underrated. If I had to guess, most of you here right now are not drinking enough water. I know I'm not, so
I'm fine.
Put down the Red Bull. This is your third one today. But some valid critiques have popped up in the midst of this flavored water trend, and I think it's important we address them. The number one concern voiced by critics on TikTok is the excessive amount—
Well, first of all, critics on TikTok, I do not respect those people. Everybody's a fucking critic. I never thought I'd use that term unironically in my life. True, though.
Of artificial sugar in every water recipe. WaterTok influencers and enthusiasts use a myriad of sugar-free flavors from brands like Jordan Skinny Syrups, as well as a bunch of zero/low-calorie powders from popular brands like Sonic, Skittles, and Crush. Although I wouldn't recommend this. This was not great. I can't express how much I don't like this drink. I don't hate it, but like, I think I'm getting heartburn from it. I don't know, hold on.
Same.
Yeah, still don't like it. Brands use what is known as artificial sweetener like aspartame and sucralose in order to keep their flavors low calorie but tasty. This might offer reassurance to some on WaterTok because they can consume more of these flavored drinks without feeling guilty. According to a few users, WaterTok has helped them cut out soda or alcohol from their diets so they can still enjoy fun drinks without the added sugar or alcohol. Now, artificial flavoring is technically healthier because it doesn't contain real sugar. Too much real sugar intake can lead to inflammation, high blood pressure, weight gain,
diabetes,
and fatty liver disease. I'm not saying you can—
Well, a lot of those things just what happens when you get fat. It's just all being fat leads to that, and eating sugar leads to being fat a lot of times because it's addictive. Okay.
Never eat sugar again. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a donut or a cup of ice cream every now and then.
I'm going to get a donut and ice cream now for breakfast because you told me to, okay? You know, if I get fatter, it's your fault, all right?
Human after all. But too much of one thing is rarely good. That doesn't mean artificial sugar comes without its caveats. Sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose have been around since the late 20th century and are approved by the FDA. But the side effects of too much aspartame include—
You mean like 1990? The late 20th century? What the fuck? Weird.
Cognitive issues like headaches, seizures, migraines, and mood swings.
Do they? I didn't know that.
In addition, some studies have found that sucralose can increase food cravings and cause bowel irritation when consumed in large amounts.
Oh yeah, well for a lot of sugar-free stuff, and I don't know if it's aspartame or whatever, but a lot of sugar-free products have basically laxatives in them that make you have to shit real bad. I would know because it's hard to eat sugar-free products. Like I'll get like a sugar-free ice cream, and it just makes me feel horrible. I'll have horrible diarrhea. Sometimes it gives you like stomach problems, so like it's one of those things where it's like you're better off just not really eating sugar a lot of times unless you're just looking for like a little quick sweet snack.
As far as experts know, consuming artificial sugar is okay short term, but there's no real conclusive evidence
I'll let you know in 40 years, okay?
Of its long-term effects. Along with artificial sweeteners,
because I'm never giving up my Diet Coke. Never giving up my Diet Coke. You can't make me. Brother, you can't make me give that Diet Coke up.
Many of these powders and syrups contain high levels of maltodextrins, which are highly processed carbs derived from starches. Maltodextrin can lead to spikes in blood sugar, which can then lead to weight gain, diabetes.
Well, sure, if you drink them if you have it like high enough quantities, but there's probably no way that you're going to be able to drink enough sugar-free syrup to be able to have any real like effect, I would imagine.
Fatty liver disease, atherosclerosis, mood swings, fatigue, autoimmune disease, and cardiovascular disease. Many artificial flavorings also have acesulfame potassium, which can also lead to cognitive issues, as well as red dye number 40, which can trigger hyperactivity in people with sensitivities. In fact, let's go through the ingredients list of some of the artificial flavors we've seen on WaterTok. First, we have the popular mermaid syrup, which contains citric acid, known to cause tooth decay in some people, sucralose, and acesulfame potassium. The unicorn syrup, which was also mentioned earlier, has citric acid, again, sucralose, acesulfame potassium, and red dye number 40. Quadruple homicide. Finally, the Skittles Zero Sugar packets contain citric acid, maltodextrin, sucralose, aspartame, and acesulfame potassium.
Okay.
You get the idea. Ultimately, plain old water.
Not really. I mean, that's just, there's some stuff in it that tastes nice, and then everything's gonna have a kickback, but whatever.
Is the best option. But despite all the potential—
Dude, shut up. You're so wrong. It's not worse. Diet Coke isn't worse than regular Coke. Why do you even say that? Why are you being so weird? You're just a weirdo. Say your source, bitch. Like, what the fuck? People keep saying that. I'm not giving up Diet Coke. Stop trying to get me to give up Diet Coke. It's not bad for you, okay? Unless you drink like 50 cans a day. All right, you'll be fine. You'll survive. You'll be okay. We'll be fine. Right? It's not really that bad for you. I'm diabetic. Literally, fucking Diet Coke is better for me than any sugar. Okay.
Risks of consuming too much artificial sweetener. A lot of doctors agree that WaterTok is a net positive since it's encouraging people to stay hydrated. I promise.
What doctors did they poll for this? There's no way. Wait, who did they poll?
My intention was not to fearmonger in this portion of the video. I was just reading general information from various internet articles.
No, it's not. It's not actually. Diet Coke isn't worse for you than regular Coke. There's no study that actually says that, okay? It's a bunch of fucking hysteria. You guys are insane. You guys are just saying things. It's annoying, okay? Misinformation. It's Diet Coke. I don't care.
It's totally okay.
Yeah,
if you
water is better for you for sure, but then you got shit in your water, so kind of like a lose-lose.
Something with artificial sweetener every once in a while, or even real sugar. Just not this, though. This was trash. Crush is never going to sponsor me, are they? But like I said, we're all human. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure we've all eaten something with questionable ingredients. But it's important to note that these side effects can manifest in some people depending on how much artificial sugar they consume. If you have any real or true concerns regarding this topic, please consult a medical professional. Another critique against WaterTok is its potential link to toxic diet culture.
Bro, the studies that you're talking about are like based off of enough of like you have to drink like 50 bottles of soda a day to have a negative impact. Okay, that's it. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
When asked about the matter, registered nutritionist Francis Largeman Roth told Today.com that WaterTok is very similar to the Crystal Light craze from the 80s and 90s. This was the time when people, especially middle-aged women, would add pink lemonade Crystal Light to their waters in order to lose weight. I feel like hashtag WaterTok might be the 2023 answer to Crystal Light, with people trying to have a pleasure flavor experience without any calories or carbs, or very few, she says. I think it's gaining popularity because lots of people know they should be drinking more water and fewer sweetened drinks like soda, but plain water feels boring to them. Largeman Roth, as well as other nutrition experts, have warned that WaterTok can be—
Bro, I'm looking into this, and it talks about diet soda. It says diet soda has been linked to the development of type 2 diabetes and heart disease in several studies. Researchers found that one serving of artificially sweetened drink per day is associated with an 8 to 13% higher risk of type 2 diabetes. If you read this and you thought that it was because of the Diet Coke, then you have a very narrow mind. Like, what this is saying to me is that fat people that already have issues with their food are drinking Diet Coke as a substitute because they're already fat. This doesn't say. This is like a light link. What are you talking about? Every single thing is saying that there is a link to it. Just because there's a correlation doesn't mean that it's the cause of it. Like, understand that the people who are generally going to drink diet type sodas are usually going to be fat people that already have problems with their eating habits. So just because it's linked to weight gain or diabetes doesn't mean that it's the Diet Coke creating the diabetes. Hey, let me tell you something. After drinking a Diet Coke, my blood sugar doesn't go up. That's it. I know this because I actually test my blood sugar somewhat regularly. Okay, so like understand, like read studies correctly. These are all that's linked. It's linked. It doesn't matter if it's linked. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know what to tell you. So you're being a silly goose. You're falling for misinformation.
Be harmful for those struggling with disordered eating habits, since a lot of the videos use hashtag weight loss in the description. A classic eating disorder behavior—
She keeps saying weight loss.
—is filling up on water.
Yeah, you're right. Cocaine is better than Coca-Cola. You're right.
In order to ignore hunger cues, which can lead to inadequate nutrition and hyponatremia, or low sodium levels in the body. The WaterTok trend also has potential to encourage people with eating disorders to equate drinking a grandma salad water, for example, to eating an actual salad. When in reality, the two are incomparable because one is a flavored water and—
Wait, who thinks that? There's no way.
The
You're diet coping, yeah, true. I'm diet coping, but I'm also 100% correct. So.
Other is actual food with nutrients. Although this probably won't be an issue for many users, some experts are still concerned that certain people are more—
Bro, you're fucking wild. Yet physical problems and cancers keep magically popping up. You're right. It has nothing to do with anything else. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's nothing to do with the fact that, like, recommended not to drink the water because it's unhealthy for you. Only shower with it. They'll even tell you to buy bottled water to brush your teeth. There's nothing to do with like pollutants in the air. It must be the Diet Coke. Like maybe it is a factor. I doubt it. Okay, there's also cancer linked to just being a big fat chunker. All right, to say it's the Diet Coke because you have like a very like a silly goose brain is just weird to me. Oh, it's the Diet Coke. I know it because there's more cancer nowadays. Yeah, okay. There's also more fucking pollutants in the atmosphere and inside the fucking water, and everything is fucked. I doubt it's the Diet Coke. It's probably not the #1 concern. It's probably people getting morbidly obese and getting fucking cancer and diabetes and a bunch of other bullshit. You're crazy, bro. You're an interesting guy. I'm trying not to be as mean as I usually am, because obviously you're just a victim of misinformation, you know. So you're just a sad boy. But damn, bro, come on.
Vulnerable to taking this trend too far. Tanya was actually asked about this in a Rolling Stone interview. Yes, the actual Rolling Stone. When asked about whether her WaterTok videos promote disordered eating, Spanglo says she never advocates for flavored water as a meal replacement, though she does make videos promoting protein shakes for this purpose, and that she notes in most of her videos.
I wouldn't really. I mean, I guess you could do protein shakes as a meal replacement, but I feel like it's not going to satisfy you as much. Better off like having some broccoli or something.
In lives that she is not a trained dietitian or nutritionist. I'm not telling you what'll work for you. I'm saying what worked for me, she says. Megan Anderson, another WaterTok influencer, says that she is 12,000% against using flavored water as a cheat or hack. I am anti-diet and anti-skipping calories. I am pro giving your body things it needs, she says. This does not add to your nutritional needs. It's just elevating your water. I do appreciate that they both clearly state this point, especially Tanya, since she is such a big voice in the community. I hope other water influencers are just as forthcoming. Finally, the third main critique WaterTok has received is it really water? After adding all the powders and syrups, can you even call it water anymore? This has become such
that fucking New Jersey slipping out. Can you even call it water anymore? Huh?
Such a heated debate in comment sections. With
basic observation says I'm wrong. I'm so sorry that you're coping so hard. You're giving me like a common sense argument. You're saying, that common sense, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you don't understand like that there are like horrible pollutants in our atmosphere and water, that is probably the main driver, or a much more significant driver in these issues, then you're just like cope brain. Like you literally are like the guy who goes on Facebook for information. And I'm the guy that just fucking dies here. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like you're having a rough time. You're a silly goose, my friend.
People saying that it's juice or Kool-Aid or soda or literally any other drink that's not water. I haven't fully made up my mind yet, but I would probably say these drinks are mocktails at the very least. But because of this debacle, water influencers have received a boatload of hate. While I won't judge you for spending your money however you want, I will judge you for using a Chris Brown song in your video. A couple weeks ago,
why? That beat slaps, you know what I'm saying?
Tanya came out in a video and addressed the scrutiny WaterTok
I guess I should have said that beat uppercuts, right? But
has received.
I don't know why y'all are so mad about some waters. I don't get it. But let me just tell you my take on it, okay? I posted water of the day in your little comments, and my comments saying it's Kool-Aid, it's juice, I'm the whitest woman in America. This is a white woman thing. It's not. I can assure you it's not. That this is soda, that this is the furthest thing from water. All those comments, they don't faze me, y'all. They don't. I've been putting the hearts back to you guys. In the last, like, 30 minutes, I was trying to tan and enjoy my tan in my phone. Going off 95 miles an hour.
What the fuck is happening
because you guys will not stop commenting on my videos, and they're all negative.
She claimed.
Why the fuck do you leave your comments on your videos? That's my question. Real question of the day, am I right?
Claimed that the majority of naysayers were younger TikTok users, and as a woman in her mid-40s, she found it ironic that she had to tell kids how to use TikTok. Basically, Tanya said that if you are sick of WaterTok, just stop engaging with it. Flavored water is not a new phenomenon, and she's been making it for years.
Been around forever. We're not saying it's new. We're not saying we come up with it. We're not saying a dang thing. We don't care what you call it. I don't care if you want to call this soda. Knock yourself out, honey. Knock yourself out. Call it soda. I'm gonna call it water. Why are you so mad that I call it water? Y'all are big mad too. I'm not talking about just a little bit mad. Like y'all are pissy. Y'all act like somebody pissed in your Fruity Pebbles and you had to eat it. That's what y'all act like. When I see y'all's videos, some of y'all are funny. Some of them's funny. But when I see your videos of like, I don't get it. I mean, just tell you how it is. The ones that get it. The ones that don't and never will. And that.
True. That's some wise words to live behind. Because my friend Joe, the toe in the comment section, in the chat right now, just simply doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. Okay, and if you don't get it, you don't get it, bro. How you doing, brother? Good morning.
That's okay. Nobody's making you make them. Nobody's making you drink them. Nobody's telling you got to drink this flavored water. You got to make it. You have to.
Some social media users seem to turn everything into discourse, and while this might have started as a funny little internet debate,
it's because they're fucking it's because they're fucking bored. They have nothing better to talk about.
I really don't think it should have
Just
escalated
like
beyond that. No one should be receiving actual hate for making flavored water. Like, if adding pistachio syrup to your water makes your day a little better, that's great. So be it. It really shouldn't be deeper than that. However, I do think the first two criticisms regarding ingredients and certain ED behaviors are worth talking about more than deciding if someone's actually drinking water. Just do as you please. Don't let anyone say that you can't enjoy flavored water. Just be mindful about what you're putting in your body, and remember, balance is the key to everything. I'm very very curious to hear your thoughts on WaterTok though. Is it just a lighthearted trend? Is it dangerous? Is it water? But I should let you know that the purpose of this video isn't to cancel WaterTok. I don't think Tanya or any other influencer I mentioned is a bad person, so please don't send them any hate. That's just ridiculous. I just thought the discourse was interesting and I wanted to cover something a little lighter today. If there are any other TikTok niches you'd like me to sink my teeth into, please let me know down below. And in general, if there's anything in particular you'd like to see me talk about, I have a Google form linked in the description where you could submit potential video ideas. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a tiny, tiny thumbs up and subscribe down below. I love you guys and I'll see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye!
Okay. Well, that's it. Beautiful stuff. Good video.